Hey guys, welcome. We'll get started in just a few minutes. How's everyone doing? Hey Arlie, 안녕하세요. The one and only Lauren Wilson. In the words of Cheryl, 오랜만이에요. Yes, took the words right out of your mouth. She's still going to say that when she comes in. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a white shirt, it's because I always wear a white shirt or something like that underneath my, it's actually, traditionally it's not white, it's kind of like a oatmeal or tannish color, or white works underneath my shirt that I wear in the videos. But if I'm doing gaming, I'm just kind of relaxing. Then I got a haircut. Well, I didn't get a haircut. I cut my own hair. I haven't gotten a haircut since like probably January or something. I've just been cutting my own hair. So this time I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of it being so long. So I just cut it. No one will ever know in my videos, though, as you can tell. Like, you can't really tell anyway how short it is because it doesn't really matter. And it'll grow again within a couple more weeks. So by the time I film again, it'll be back to normal. Hey, Cheryl. 안녕하세요. 오랜만이에요. I was just doing a one-to-one, the tutoring with Cheryl for 2 hours. Well, actually, it was like 2.5 hours. And it's also talking about like filming and stuff. I ordered some more equipment. You guys are probably getting used to hearing this now. Like, hey, I ordered this, I ordered this, I ordered that. I got an audio recorder. I ordered a new tripod. And then yesterday I finally ordered some new light stands, which is funny because the light stands cost, each of them was $150. So I got a couple of those, and then I had to get some like extension arms for the lights for the stands because sometimes I need to put stuff behind me in the film, in the shot or whatever. So that makes it $250 a piece. So I got two of those. So it's like a $540 order. Need more like 3 or 4 hours. Well, I mean, you're always free to book more, but like I think it's okay if you don't. I think it's okay just to use the extra time for practicing. That way, when you do each lesson, you can get like more sentences and stuff to practice with me. You don't necessarily have to do like every single day with a tutor. I mean, yeah, it's good, but you know, it's just as good, I think, to give some break, to have time to practice. Oh, what's up, Arlie? Were you up late in the middle of the night or something? Hours upon hours. Sure. Yes. I was also telling Cheryl some advice, like about if you're trying to practice Korean, like, you know, in the beginning stages, one thing that's really important is to have people who you can practice with. So, you know, message people as much as you can during the day. I just got a message also from one of my Korean friends. So I guess they're trying to draw something. They message me like all the time, just with everything they're doing throughout the day. One of them does. Up at 4 a.m. these days, it's practically my bedtime. Why is that? I mean, I used to do that before I had a kid. I was always awake until like 5 a.m. because it's the best time to get anything done. He meant quit now. Yeah, I used to be awake. I used to stay awake until, I'd say 4 was common bedtime, 3 or 4. But sometimes I'd stay awake until like 6 or 7 or sometimes 8. And the best thing to do is when you stay up all night, because, you know, you regularly sleep during the day, but you stay up all night at like 5:30 or 6 a.m. when the donut stores first open. You drive down to a donut store, like right when the doors are open, and like you wait for the first batch of donuts in the morning to come out, and you buy a few of them. Oh, nom, 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 nom. You eat those and then go to bed at 8 o'clock. I used to love doing it. I did that like a few times. It was really good. Okay, we are going to start playing our game now. He didn't say keep going. 20 hours. Yeah, I'm trying to say like, it's not like, sure, paying me $30, 35, I guess 35 after the fees, an hour for teaching. Yeah, great, sure. Send me as much money as you like. But as your teacher, that's not necessary, really. I think you could spend that time just practicing, save your money. You'll still get just as much out of the lessons, pretty much, to do it like, once a week instead of having to do it like every single day. Because you need practice. You need more time on your own to practice stuff, is what I'm saying. 저녁을 대강 때우고 숙소로 돌아왔다. So this was the sentence I gave out everyone. So basically, I just, ate some dinner. Not a lot, kind of had dinner. And so ate some dinner. 숙소로 돌아왔다. Returned to my literally residence, but room is what we'd say. Sleepiness 없어졌어요. Nice, perfectly natural Korean. Sleepiness 없어졌어요. 피곤하다. So tired. Well, I see. I just got an email just saying your order is on the way for some of the items. Shipped. Okay. Yeah, because I ordered some stands, but part of the stands I ordered are out of stock, and they'll be in stock like maybe another week from now. So those will ship later. But the stands themselves just shipped. Looks like they're going to arrive September 17th. Oh, Thursday. That's wonderful. Those there? Okay. Cheryl sentence. Yes. 피곤하다 is perfect. PD 일을 하면서 온갖 험한 일을 다 겪었지만 이건 그 어떤 일보다 힘들다. This is a sentence we've already seen before. Maybe this sentence was... Oh yeah, we did this sentence last time. Anyway, I'll keep going till we get to what we know. Oh no, maybe that was the last sentence we did then, last time. Anyway, okay. 이제 뭘 해야 하더라? What is it that I have to do now? I'm trying to remember. What was it I have to do now? 잠시 멍하니 앉아 생각에 잠겼다. So I was just sitting there staring for a bit, like thinking about nothing. At literally like 멍하다 is like kind of like that. So sitting there like that. 생각에 잠겼다, kind of literally lost in thought. I mean locked in thought, but it's kind of like lost in thought. 왠지 바보가 된 기분이다. For some reason I feel like I'm stupid. I feel stupid for some reason. I don't know why, but okay. Cheryl sentences where there are only two words and both are beginner, super low beginner level words. 그래. 저녁 일과. All right. So the evening schedule stuff. Oops. Dropped my phone. My friend's messaging me again. Okay. They're like, I deleted Discord. I'm like, they're not in this Discord. They're just okay. 나는 그렇게 중얼거리며 몸을 일으켰다. So I was kind of like mumbling to myself, and I stood up. Literally lifted up my body. So stood up. Sat up, I guess. 저녁엔 여성분들과의 즐거운 데이트가 예정되어 있다. So for dinner, or I should say not for dinner, that doesn't sound right. For the evening, 예정되어 있다 is scheduled or is planned with 여성분들, with the females, with the girls, 즐거운 데이트, a fun date. So we've got some fun dates planned with the girls for tonight, is what I'm saying. I'm kind of saying it like, sarcastically. 저녁엔 여성분들과 즐거운 데이트가 예정되어 있다. 아직 누가 진짜 인간인지 감은 잡히지 않는다. I still don't really have any sort of feeling yet, any sort of gut feeling yet. 누가 진짜 인간인지, who is really a human? 아직 yet. So I still don't really have a good feeling on who's a human yet. Okay. 사실 그런 사실보다 더 무서운 건, but actually, 더 무서운 건, what's scarier than that, as in the fact that I don't know who's a human yet, actually what's scarier than that though is 조금씩 그 여자들과 정이 들기 시작했다는 거다. is the fact that I have begun to get 정 with the girls little by little. Okay, this is a word that it doesn't translate one-to-one, but you can definitely translate it. 정 is basically friendship. But it's to have a good relationship with someone, to have an in, right? That sort of sense, to have an in with someone, or to have a feeling, to have a relationship, to have a good connection with someone, to know someone, like that sort of feeling. But yeah, literally it's just friendship. So it's kind of like I have a, I'm starting to get close to them, starting to feel something for them, like as friends. Like I think close might be a good way to translate it here. So the problem, what's scarier though than that is that I've started to kind of feel some sort of connection with the girls. 중얼거리다. Yeah, 중얼거리다. I actually never knew that word myself. Like I've heard it. I've seen it a couple times, but I never really thought of it much. But this game, the author uses it all the time. So yeah, definitely I've learned it by now. A few words that this author likes using that I didn't know that I learned through this game. 정신 차려야 정신 차려라 정신. I gotta get a hold of myself. 정신 차리다, like get a hold of myself. Like, okay. 정신 차려라 정신. Gotta get a hold of myself. 정신. This is a thing where Koreans will sometimes, you'll hear Korean people sometimes repeat something twice for emphasis. That's all it is. So he's saying 정신, 정신 twice. So it's just for emphasis. I gotta get a hold of myself. I get a hold of myself. Kind of like that. 진짜 인간은 단 하나고 나는 그 사람과 신뢰 관계를 sorry. I was reading that as 사둬야 한다. Maybe I have a little bit of, like, I don't know. Sometimes I'll see, like, I'll try reading it faster than it's possible for me to read it, and I'll read something wrong. It happens in English too. I don't think it's like dyslexia, but it's like something. Maybe I'm just trying to read it too fast. Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, I have to literally build up 신뢰 관계, a relationship of trust. So trust relationship with those people. So 진짜 인간은 단 하나고, as for a real human, well, there's only 단 하나, only one, and I have to build up a relationship of trust with that person. It's just spending too much time with me. Yes. Cheryl, it's contagious. Cheryl, it's affecting me. Talking with Cheryl too much. Now I can't. Now I'm forgetting my Korean. Going back to being a beginner again. I'm sure that's the reason. No, I actually, sometimes it happens in English too. I think it's just because I'm trying to read things too fast. 마지막 날, the last day, 가장 중요한 순간, 날 믿게 만들기 위해. On the last day, in the most important moment, in order to make them believe me, so in order to make that person believe me on the last day during the most important moment, is what we're talking about here. So I have to gain their trust so that on the last day in the most important moment, I can make them trust me. That way they'll leave the village with me, the person who is the real human. 자, 그럼 누구에게 가볼까? Okay, so then who should I go to? All right, we have a new day. So we have visited everyone, I believe. Yes, we have talked once with everyone. So who do we want to talk more with? I suggest talking again with Cheshiri. I don't know, what do you guys think? Because we've now talked with everyone at least once, right? We can see how much, here you can see the 신뢰도, literally trust amount, the amount of trust toward me. So who trusts us the most? Oh, here, she does. Hyunmina trusts us the most already. Cheshiri trusts us the least. I kind of want to talk with Cheshiri. Let's go to Cheshiri. She's a goofball. She's like crazy. She has to be the real person. 좋아. 최시리를 만나러 가자. All right, let's go meet 최시리. But if she's not, then she's a witch. So that'll explain her. 폐교로 들어섰다. So I entered the abandoned school. 희뿌연 안개 속에서 마음껏 불길함을 표출하고 있는 건물과, so it's a building which is expressing a sort of ominousness, full of ominous within the grayish fog It's a very fancy sentence here. 희뿌연 안개. So he is like 뿌연, like gray, whitish, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Gray, white, hazy. So 뿌옇다. Yeah. So that would be kind of like whitish. Yeah. Hazy. I'll write that word down. I didn't know it. I just guessed it because it looks similar to the other word. 그 앞에 펼쳐진 삭막한 공터는 도저히 이 장소의 정이 들지 못할 거심을 직감하게 만들다. So it makes me oops. Okay, yeah. Have it makes me see that this place, I couldn't have some sort of a fondness for this place. 정이 들다 is to get like a close to feel like you like someone or like something. So this place, there's no way that this place could make me feel any sort of comfort because of the dreary, that's the word I needed. This dreary, empty area laid out before the school, in front of the school. That's the word I wanted. In front of. So this dreary, empty space that's laid out right in front of the place could not at all give me any sort of comforting feeling. So it makes me feel like I couldn't get any sort of comfortable feeling from this place. Like I'm not very good at translating this, but that's what it means. So let's see. What is in here? Let's do 삭막하다. We did 삭막하다 before once, I believe from this game, but if I see it a bunch, I'll get it. 삭막하다. 삭막한. There we go. Oh, there we are. 최시리는 역시 여기에 있군. Of course, 최시리 is here. 왜 이런 을씨년스러운 곳을 고집하는지 문득 궁금해지는 한편. So I suddenly start to feel curious why she's so attracted to this sort of spooky place. I believe that's the word we learned. One of the words we learned for spooky. Oops, wrong one. Yeah. So I basically, I suddenly am starting to become curious about why she's like really picky about why she really keeps picking this place. But on the other hand, 최신이 바로 옆에 뭔가가 잔뜩 우겨 넣어져 있는 큰 가방에 시선이 움직인다. My vision, on the other hand, though, my vision moves toward a large bag which is completely 우겨, I don't know this word actually. 우기다. Dented. Okay. It's complete, which is completely dented, which is next to 최시리, right next to 최시리. So right next to 최시리, there's this like really super dented large bag. I guess it's like a harder bag. So my vision moves to this large bag that's all dented next to 최시리. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 。 . . 。 . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 저번엔 미처 신경 쓰지 않았지만 last time I didn't really care about it at all. But 채시리가 가지고 다니기엔 꽤나 큰 가방이다. It's quite a large bag though for 채시리 to be carrying with her. Just gonna check this for translation. 미처. Okay, nothing special. Yeah, so it's a very I didn't really care much about it. Yeah, I'll just say that I didn't really care much about it before, but it's quite a large bag for 채시리 to be carrying around with her. 뭘 저리 바리바리 사들고 다닌담? What is it that she's like putting in there and carrying around with her? 바리바리. Oh yeah, lots of okay. Yeah, what's that thing full of that what she got it loaded up with, basically?
뭘 그렇게 쳐다보나?
Here we go. What are you staring at like that? What are you staring at? 뭘 그렇게 쳐다보나? 쳐다보나? 아니. 가방에 뭐가 많은 거 같아서. No, it's just, it looked like, I thought there are like lots of things in the bag. I was just thinking it looked like you have a lot of things in the bag.
정화에 쓸 도구들이다.
These are tools, 도구들, that I'm going to use for the purification. You remember the last time she like spit water on our face and danced around us? That's what they're tools for that. 정화에 쓸 도구들이다. 정화? So 정화? I'm saying like purification? 내 머릿속에 그 날의 기억들이 파노라마처럼 순차적으로 떠올려진다. So that day's memories, 그 날의 기억들, that day's memories in my mind, like a panorama, flash before me. Let me find a better translation for 순차. Yeah, okay. In sequence, so nothing else better. So it basically flash before me one by one, I'll say. 나신의 채시리가 나에게 사정 없이 물을 뿌렸던, the memory of when she sprayed water on me while she wasn't wearing any clothes. 다시는 체험하고 싶지 않은 끔찍한 기억이었다. That was a horrible memory that I don't want to experience again. 다시는 체험하다. 체험, to personally experience something. It was. We do not want to experience that again. Right? You don't want something, you want something else, something different. She's gonna do something else weird today. I just know it. I can feel it. It's 채시리. 그걸 또 할 거냐? Are you gonna do that again?
말고 다른 거.
Not that. Something else. 다른 거? Something else? I can't really think of something worse than that though, so at least it'll be different.
앉아.
앉아. Sit down. It's the music. 역시나 내 질문은 대답도 없이, as expected, without any reply to my question. I think this sentence is going to continue, so I'm going to click once more. 채시리는 자신이 서 있던 자리를 손으로 가리키며 말했다. So 채시리 손으로 가리키다. She pointed with her hand and said, 말했다. 자신이 서 있던 자리, the place that she was standing. So without even replying to my question, as expected, 채시리 pointed toward the spot where she was standing with her hand and spoke. So she said, 말고 다른 거. Not that. Oh no, 앉아. That's the last thing she said. So she said sit down while, pointing with her hand at the spot she was standing at. As expected, without even answering my question. 나는 일부러 눈에 띄게 큰 한숨을 쉬며 최실이가 지정해준 자리에 앉았다. So I purposefully let out a very large sigh that was noticeable. I let out a large noticeable sigh. So I'm like, and 최실이가 지정해준 자리에 앉았다. And I sat down in the spot that 최실이 had indicated or pointed to. Okay, we're taking bets. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen with 최실이? What's she gonna do this time? Oh, just don't spit in our faces. Just at least don't spit in our faces. 하지만 최실이는 내 한숨 따위엔 관심을 전혀 주지 않고, as expected. But 최실이 관심을 전혀 주지 않고, she didn't give any sort of interest. She wasn't interested at all in my sigh or anything like that. But 최실이 wasn't interested at all in my sighing. Yeah, we'll see what she does. 가방 쪽으로 걸어가 뭔가를 주섬주섬 꺼내기 시작한다. So she walked toward the bag and started taking out something, kind of like, I think it's like one by one. Yeah, one by one. So she walked toward her bag and then started taking things out one by one.
눈 감고 합장해.
Follow me? Hold on. Is this? I think 합장하다 is to like repeat after me. I mean, chant after me, but let me check that. It could be something else. Oh no, 합창. That's right. 합창 would be sing after me. Okay. 합장하다. Just put your hands together. Okay. Didn't know that one. Not as in like put your hands together, but put your hands together. Yeah, there's no idea. We have no clue what this girl's gonna do. Anything is on the table still. 눈 감고 합장하면서 나무잡이 조합을 외고 있으면 돼? So should I just close my eyes and while putting my hands together, 나무잡이 조합을, you remember the chant she had us do, which is nonsense, means nothing. 나무잡이 조합을 외고 있으면 돼? So should I just like chant 나무잡이 조합을 while closing my eyes and putting my hands together? Look at her face. Look at that expression. That is so 최실이. I hope that she's the human. I hope that she's a human, just so that we don't get a happy ending with anyone. It's just like, all right, so we left with you. See ya. Like, bye. None of the other ones are all too nice. She's the only one that's like a jerk. No, that's not true. Yuchedin is a jerk. But she's like, this one's like totally weird. Like, she's not, if she was I feel like if she's actually a manyo, she would just tell you. She's like, yeah, obviously I'm a manyo. We're doing a ceremony to raise demons, okay? Now sit down here while I spin around and spit on your face. I feel like she would just tell us.
그냥 경건하게 앉아 있어.
Okay, 그냥 경건하게 앉아 있어. Just sit there, yeah, nicely, but reverently, that's the word. Okay, yeah. Like, 경 is like honorific words, so like honorifically, but I didn't know how to translate that. The music. Yeah, she would totally 반말. She's so done with us. I don't know. I think she was done with us the moment she saw us, though.
불순한 영혼을 참회하면서.
참회? What the heck are you saying? Your impure soul. 참회하다. Is that? Okay. This is not the normal word for repenting. That would be 회개, I believe. 참회. So it's another word for repent. And while repenting for your impure soul. Alright, Chashidi, what's up? What's going on? 도대체 내가 뭘 잘못했다고 참회까지 해야 하는지 따지고 싶어졌지만 I was starting to wonder, like, why do I have to like repent? Like, what in the world did I do wrong? 도대체. So what in the world? 내가 뭘 잘못했다고? What mistake did I make that I have to repent for it? I was like kind of wondering. 따지고 싶어졌지만 I suddenly wanted to ask her, like wanted to ask, hey, why what do I have to even repent for? But 어차피 이쪽에서 무슨 말을 하든 최시리는 귀담아 듣지 않을 것이다. Regardless though, no matter what I would say from my side, no matter what I would say from my end, 최시리는 귀 담아 듣지 않을 것이다. She's not even going to listen to it. She's not even going to pay attention to it, no matter what I say, though. So regardless, though, whatever I say, 최시리 is just not going to listen to me. 나는 눈을 감고 손을 모았다. Yeah, 손을 This would be 손을 모다. This would be the regular way to say to put your hands together. But anyway, so 손을 모았다. Close my eyes and put my hands together. Okay, she's opening the bag, taking some stuff out. 내 상상력을 불길하게 자극하는 소리들이 쉬지 않고 들려온다. I can hear some sounds that are making my curiosity feel kind of affecting my curiosity, making my curiosity feel uncomfortable. So I can hear these sounds. These sounds 쉬지 않고, without resting, so continually 들려온다. I can hear. So I can hear sounds continually that are like making my curiosity a bit uncomfortable, uneasy. Yeah. 저 녀석 도대체 뭔 짓을 하려는 거지? That girl, this kind of like dude, but like that girl. So it's kind of like, you know, talking down to someone. But so as I said, if it's a guy, I would say dude. But for a girl, dude, I don't know what that dude. I don't know what in the world that dude's trying to do. What that girl's trying to do. Okay. 도대체 뭘 하려는 거야? What in the world is she trying to do? We have no idea. Her name is Shidi. From the very beginning, her name is Shidi. That should tell us everything we need to know about her. 나는 궁금증을 참지 못하고 살포시 실눈을 떴다. 실눈. I believe that's the tiny bit. Yeah, like this. Okay. I couldn't bear my 궁금증, my curiosity. So I couldn't endure my curiosity anymore. And 살포시 just carefully opened my eyes just a little bit. Carefully took a peek. Kind of like that. Let's put that one down for 실눈. It's the music. 실눈을 떴다. Okay. What? 뭐야? 방금 뭐였지? What was that just now? What happened? Guys, what happened? What happened? Did she throw something in our face? 당황해서 주저앉은 나에게 최시리가 성큼성큼 다가온다. So 최시리 slowly, I think, like carefully. No, opposite. Big strides. Okay, I didn't know that one. 다리를 잇따라 높이 들어 크게 떼어 놓는. Okay, so it's like the image of putting your feet high and then down. Okay, so with big strides. So she approached me like with big strides, and I was just kind of crouching there because I was like confused. I've heard this though. 성큼. I'm trying to think, where did I hear it before? Hey, Small. Yeah, you got to make sure you get the Korean gamer tag in the Discord. That way you don't have to worry about YouTube notifications. Because sometimes YouTube just doesn't notify people. 뭐? What? 뭔데? What is it? What?
가만히 있어.
Stay still. Okay. 순식간에 다가온 채실이는 한 손으로 내 뒷목을 한 손으로 이마를 잡고 꾹 누른다. Okay. So all of a sudden 채실이, who had just approached me all of a sudden, 한 손으로, with one hand, 내 뒷목, literally behind my neck. So behind my neck, 누른다, pushed behind my neck, and 한 손으로 이마, my forehead, 잡고, and so she basically grabbed my back of my neck and grabbed my forehead and like hard, 누른다, and pushed hard, like this. I don't know what she's trying to do. Okay.
아무가 바이루 차나 마하무드란마니 바드마지 바라 브라바를 타야 훔.
Okay, so she's muttering some nonsense spell. 채실이는 그렇게 과상한 주문을 외며 내 이마를 꾹 눌러 나는 천천히 눕혔다. Okay, so she was chanting some sort of bizarre spell in like that. So she was chanting like that, which was some bizarre spell, and she was pressing tightly on my forehead and 나를 천천히 눕혔다. And she slowly lowered me down to lie down. Yeah, we're about to be possessed, or she's going to kill us. Stream health looks okay, so it might just be you. But yeah, feel free, of course, let me know anytime you feel anytime you see any like weird things with the stream, so I can check. I swear I smell bacon. We bought bacon at Costco a couple days ago. My wife's like, I want thick cut bacon. I'm like, okay, you can have thick cut bacon. So we got thick cut bacon, and she's been cooking it 2 days in a row now, and it smells really good. Okay. So now we're lying down. 나는 분위기에 완전히 압도되어 저항하지도 못하고. So I was totally like being forced by the atmosphere of what's going on. Let's check. Okay. Now overwhelmed is probably better. And then could not resist, I believe, for this. Yes, resist. Okay. 채실이는 이끄는 대로 몸을 눕힌다. Okay. So I was what did I just say for the... Yeah, overwhelmed. Okay. So I was overwhelmed. There we go. I was completely overwhelmed by this atmosphere, and I couldn't even resist. I couldn't even resist what she's doing. So 채실이가 이끄는 대로, the way that 채실이 is leading me, as in leading me to lie down, 몸을 눕힌다. So she lowered my body down. So I basically, my body was lowered back the way that she was leading me. I wasn't able to resist, and I was just overwhelmed by the atmosphere. Let's write down opto. I think I have opto already, but I feel like I've seen this one recently, so let's put it again. 분위기에 완전히 This music's okay, but I like the other one better. Okay, that was sentence 10. Larissa. I missed it. What is opto? It's overwhelmed. So opto 되다, to be overwhelmed. Small, can you try lowering the resolution? Maybe it's YouTube. Like I said, YouTube will tell me the stream health, so it'll tell me if there's like issues. But it doesn't show any issues or history of issues so far with the stream. So, should be fine, though. Of course, it's always possible something's going on. But anyway, you asked, what did I... Oh, I missed it. Okay, yeah. But yeah, so basically, she's put her hand on our foreheads, like, leaning us back, so we're lying down, our eyes are closed. She chanted some weird spell. 내 몸이 완전히 일자로 눕혀지자. So my body is totally laid out in like a straight line. 최신이는 대나무 같이 생긴 길다란 봉을 주워들었다. Oh no. She's going to hit me with this stick. Okay. So and 최신이 picked up a long 길다란, very long and thin 봉, like a stick. Yeah, it doesn't have it in neighbor, but yeah. This long stick that looked like 대나무, which is a bamboo. So she's got this long bamboo stick. Okay. Yeah, she's going to hit us. She's going to hit our body with this stick. I know that's what she's going to do. At least she's not going to spit in our face this time, though. 그리고 나를 번뜩이는 눈으로 바라본다. And she stared at me with like bling 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 eyes. Sparkle. That's the word I wanted. Sparkling eyes. Okay. Yeah, no, 설마, hey, you're not thinking we know she's gonna hit us with it, but we're like, you're not really thinking of... Last time she spat in our face and danced around us without any clothes. All our eyes were closed, but as soon as we opened our eyes, she was right in front of us and spat in our face. Yeah, that's what happened last time.
약간 아프다. 참아.
This will hurt a bit. Just bear it. Yeah. Sure. Whatever. Whatever, Cheshiri. I still think you're the real human. Until something shows otherwise. 아니, wait. 이건 좀 아닌 거. I don't think this is, wait a second. 최신이는 그야말로 사정없이 날 두들기기 시작했다. She started to pound on me. Hold on. Let me get a better translation for 사정없이. Yeah, mercilessly is the one word I want. So, 최실이 started hitting me mercilessly. Great. Great. Wonderful. I think I hear someone next door. I wonder if the new people are moving in today. One of our neighbors, like, I live in a townhouse, so or you know, a condo, whatever, same thing. But so there's some of the neighbors moved out recently. I'd wonder if the new neighbors are moving in, or if they're or if it's the other neighbors still moving out. I don't know. 팔, my arm, 다리, my legs, 얼굴, my face. You like hitting my face? 배, my stomach, or belly area here. 뭐 하는 짓이야? What are you doing? You are being 채시리. 나는 나도 모르게 피어난 생존 본능으로 인해 기어가듯 앞으로 달려가려 했다. So I also just subconsciously or unconsciously or whatever, as if I was with my natural instincts, I started to run away in front of me like I was crawling. So I started like running, like crawling quickly due to my natural instincts, unconsciously. So I unconsciously like just started trying to like crawl to run away, kind of like that. She's my favorite. Yeah, she's my favorite too. But like I said, the only reason is because I think she is the least, for me, she's like the least likely to be a demon because she gives no cares. Yeah, kind of like an army call. Well, literally 기어가듯, like you would crawl. 앞으로 달려가려 했다. I tried to run forward like I was crawling. So I'm not really running, but I'm like, you know, tuk, tuk, tuk. Anyway. Ah!
가만 있어.
Stay still. Okay, 채시리. Can you just open up, 채시리, and like tell us, like trust us, so we can stop doing this stuff and just figure out if you're a demon or not? Because I really want to know. 뭐냐 이거? What in the world is this? 나 지금 질질 끌려다니는 건가? Am I just being like dragged? I'm being dragged back. Hold on, 질질. Let me check that. Ah, it's just the sound of being dragged. Okay. Am I being dragged? Is she dragging me? Seriously, would we rather she spit in her face or beat us with this bamboo stick? Take your choice. 저번에도 느꼈지만 I felt this the last time as well, but 이 녀석 덩치에 어울리지 않게 은근히 힘이 세다. I felt this the last time too, but this girl has some incredible strength that doesn't quite match her size. She's got incredible strength for her size. Which would make sense if she's a witch, right? You know, she'd have some demon powers, some supernatural strength. I just think she's freakishly strong. And that's all I think. Yeah, like I said, my opinion is this girl is still... well, it depends. If this scene here was done by Hyunmina... No, if this scene here was done by Chaeshiri, though, we have to rule her out completely. It was either Chaeshiri or the vampire. My guess, though, is this crime scene was done by the vampire. Because the body was impaled. So I'm going to guess the vampire did this. I'm going to guess Hyunmina did this. But if it was the witch... I don't know. This one could have been anyone, though. Anyway. Tom. Hold on. Hold, wait. 잠깐. Wait a second. 그만 좀. Hey, just stop. Just a second. 나는 어찌할 바를 모르며 I didn't know what I should do. 몸을 움츠렸다. I think that's scrunching up. Let me double check. Yeah. Cower. But yeah, doing that. I didn't know what to do and I just kind of rolled up into a ball. 그리고 그와 동시에 타격이 멈췄다. And then at the same time as that, the beating stopped. The hitting stopped. 나는 경악과 당황을 잔뜩 품고 채시리를 바라봤다. 경악. Oops. I've seen this word before. Shock. That's right. That's another word for astoundment. That's the word. Astonishment. Okay, with sort of like astonishment and not confusion. It is kind of like confusion, but embarrassment. So, full of astonishment and embarrassment, I stared at 채시리. The music. Yay, we're on sentence 13. 채시리는 어느새 저쪽으로 가 뭔가 중얼거리며 주문을 외고 있다. So then 채시리 after that suddenly was going over there, and while murmuring something was chanting a spell. Okay, so she went over there and started chanting a spell.
왜 누워있나?
Oh, wait, no.
일어서.
Hold on. No, that wouldn't make sense. Okay. 저쪽으로. So that 저쪽으로 가. I see. It's just saying she went toward where I was. I see. Okay. 왜 누워있나? Why are you lying down? 일어서. Get up. You're like beating us with a stick. Oh? Oh, 뭐라는 거야? What are you saying? Yeah, self-defense is totally okay, but I feel like she would win. I feel like she's just super strong. 네가 눕혔자... You made me lie down.
의식 끝났으니까 일어나라고.
I said get up because the ceremony is over. My goodness, 채시리, you are just a jerk.
일어나서 기도해.
Get up, stand up, and pray. Yeah, she would totally win. I'm not gonna try to fight with her. She's got Manyo powers, even if she's a human, is my conclusion. Okay. 얻어맞은 뒤라서 저항할 생각을 못한 건지. Maybe I wasn't able to think about resisting because I've already gotten everything I'm gonna get now as far as punishment or pain. 아니면 그냥 다 포기해버린 건지, or maybe I just kind of given up on everything. I'm gonna say something like, but I did it, or something like that. 나도 놀랄 정도로 순종적으로 일어나 기도를 하기 시작했다. Yep. So I also, so much that I was surprised, so I was even surprised at myself, but I obediently got up and started to pray. I think it's just we gave up. We're just like, okay, fine. Whatever. We need her to trust us. Okay. 그러니까, so, 나무잡이 조합을 이었던가? Was that 나무잡이 조합을?
잡생각 품지 말고.
Remove all of your unnecessary thoughts. So don't think unnecessary thoughts. 그래, okay. 한번 원하는 대로 해주자. Let's just do it once the way that she wants it. 나는 맞은 게 억울해서라도 반드시 이 의식인가 뭔가를 성공시키리라 다짐하며. So I was hoping that I could at least be successful at something, you know, maybe this ceremony or whatever. Maybe it was because getting hit made me feel so... I'm not sure how to translate this word. I know this word, but... unfair. So, but that's not the right way. Maybe because I felt bad about having gotten hit so much, but I decided that I was going to be successful at least one thing, like the ceremony or something. 기도에 혼신의 힘을 다하기 시작했다. I started putting all of my spirits into the prayer. Hey, Cameron. So many Nico words. Let me know if you want any clarification. I'm always happy to... I'd recommend typing it really quick because there's a little bit of delay. That way I can see it before I skip to the next line. But yeah, if you have a question, feel free to ask. That's kind of what I'm doing here is not just translating, but kind of like teaching stuff too. Yeah, 혼신, whole body. 나무잡이 조합을. Okay, so now I'm doing it seriously. 이번에도 실패하기만 해보라. Okay, better work this time. Literally, only try to fail this time. But this is like a grammar expression of saying, this better work. Better something. Like, it better do something. You better do something. So they say it like this. 이번에도 실패하기만 해봐. Just better work this time. 나는 잡생각이 자꾸 뜨는 것을 억지로 누르려 노력하면서 while trying to repress forcefully those thoughts that keep coming up, those unnecessary thoughts that keep coming up telling me something like, oh, this better work. So now I'm not going to think like this better work. I'm not going to think that. I'm going to repress those thoughts. 누르려 노력하면서 while trying to repress those forcefully, 억지로. 최시리는 그 뒤로도 몇 분가량 춤을 추다가 after that, 최시리 was like dancing for a few minutes after that. And then 갑자기 무릎을 꿇고 하늘을 보며 혼자 말을 하다가 she suddenly kneeled down. 무릎을 꿇다 is to kneel down. 하늘을 보며 looked up at the sky. 혼자 말을 하다가 and talking to herself. So she started kneeled down, looked at the sky and started talking to herself. 지금은 멍하니 앉아 있다. And now she's just kind of staring as if she has no thoughts, staring blankly, sitting blankly. And then after that, 최시리는 몸을 천천히 일으켰다. She slowly stood up. Does 최시리 mean something? Shiri, theory, Shiri, Siri. Nah, I was kind of curious if there was some other meaning that her name could possibly have. Anyway, so then finally she slowly stood up.
끝났어.
It's finished. Hopefully it worked. Whew. 나는 한숨을 쉬며 몸에 힘을 뺐다. So I kind of took a big sigh and literally remove the strength from my body, but that's not what it is. Yeah. Okay. Relaxed my body. That's what I was trying to think. 설마 물벼락 맞는 것보다 더한 게 기다리고 있을 거라고는 생각 못했기에, because I was thinking, well, there's nothing. I couldn't think that there could possibly something else be waiting for me more than getting sprayed with water. So 최시리에게 당하는 내내 어찌할 바를 모르고 쩔쩔맨 내 자신이 뒤늦게 한심스럽게 느껴졌다. But I did feel a bit 한심스럽다. 한심하다. I know that one. Is that similar? Oh, it is different. Okay. I felt a little bit embarrassed. I felt a little bit embarrassed because I didn't know what to do by getting continually from what Cheshiri was doing to me. Let me try to do a better translation of this because it's continuing. The problem is continuing from the last sentence. His mom is one's body in a literal sense, not like their figure. Yeah, it could be both. It could be like here it's, relax the stress in your body. So it could be like literal body, or it could be like someone's figure, like appearance. 최실에게 당한 내내 어찌할 바를 모르고 쩔쩔맨 내 자신이 뒤늦게 한심스럽게 느껴졌다. So although I did feel a little bit late now, finally I feel a little bit kind of embarrassed or pathetic, as it says, a bit embarrassed feeling lately now, everything she was doing to me when I didn't know what I should do about it. So let me write that down. The Korean actually is not that hard, this sentence, but I think the English translation is difficult because it connects with the previous sentence. This could be a Nika sentence, if you think he wants another sentence. Anyway, let's keep going. 치밀어 오르는 화를 억누르며 최시리를 바라봤다. So I repressed the anger that was kind of overflowing from me, that was coming out of me. 최시리를 바라봤다, and looked at 최시리. So I just repressed back the anger that I'm feeling and stared at 최시리. Or while repressing that anger. 여전히 표정은 읽기 어려웠지만 it was difficult to read her expression. It was difficult to read her as usual. 여전히 만족한 얼굴 같았다. But it seemed to be a satisfied face. Did we do it? Is there no more 나무잡이 조합을? 이제 다 끝난 거야? Is it all over now?
접신만 겨우 끝났다. 이제부터 퇴마를 해야지.
Oh God, no. 접신. Hold on, let me check this one though. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. 접신 is the shamanistic ceremony of becoming possessed by a spirit. Yeah. So anyway, the possession was barely completed. 이제부터, from now, we must do the exorcism. Okay. I'll write down 접신. I think I had that word written down, but we'll get it down again. Oh, is this pen? Hold on. No, it's still got a little... Okay, this pen's dying, so we might switch to a new pen soon. I can see it's at the very end. Okay. 저번부터 궁금했던 건데, this is something that I had been curious about from last time, but 그 접신이란 걸 하면 어떻게 되는 거야? When you do that thing, the possession thing, what happens? 어떻게 되는 거야? When you do the possession thing, what is it that happens with that possession?
무당은 신과 소통할 때야 지혜가 충만해지고
This is when a mudang, a shaman fortune teller, communicates with the gods. 지혜가 충만해지고, and you're 충만, full of, I think. Yeah, filled with. Okay. Wisdom. Yes. So you get filled with wisdom. You only get filled with wisdom at the time when you can only be filled with wisdom once you have communicated with the gods. Or I should say a shamanistic fortune teller can only be filled with wisdom once she or he communicates with the gods. And
아니, 알 필요 없겠지.
but no, you don't need to know. You probably don't need to know is what she's saying. 아니, wait. No, you don't need to know. Right? 모처럼 말이 많아졌던 채시리가 급작스레 본래 페이스를 되찾는다. So hold on, 모처럼. I think that's the other one. Yeah. So it's kind of like it's the first time I'm seeing her suddenly have a lot to say, but then she suddenly returns back to her original pace. So when she was talking about this, she's like suddenly excited. 무당은 신과 소통할 때야 지혜가 충만해지고. She gets like really excited to talk about her mudang stuff, but then she goes back to her regular pace. So we got to see a little bit of her real personality for a second there, though. So basically, finally here, seeing she's suddenly got a lot of stuff to say, but then she suddenly goes back to her regular pace. All right, then. Get 모처럼. I think I have 모처럼, but I don't think I have an example sentence for it. Okay, that was sentence 16. 아주 약간 신났던 모양이지만 그것도 잠시였다. It was a very excited expression. So she appeared to be very excited. 아주 약간. Okay, not very excited. A very little bit. She appeared to be just a little bit excited, but 그것도 잠시였다. That was just momentarily. That was just only for a moment. 이제야 대화가 좀 가능하나 했는데. I was thinking that maybe now we could finally talk, but I guess not. 이제야 대화가 좀 가능하나 했는데.
이제 볼 일 없다. 가봐.
Okay, nothing else I have to do now. Go. No. Anyway, there's nothing I have to do now. Go. 가라고? Go? 이러고 그냥 just like that?
바쁜 벌꿀은 낭비할 시간도 없어.
벌꿀. B word. Hold on. Yeah. That can't be what I mean. 벌꿀. Honey? Is this an expression? No, I'll look this one up later. Literally, busy honey doesn't have time to waste. But I'm not sure what she's talking about. 벌꿀? Okay, then I'm not going to count that as the sentence then. I thought it was a thing, but our character immediately is like, honey? Okay, so I'm not going to learn that. I was like, doesn't make any sense. 늘 그렇듯 그렇듯 내 말에 대답할 생각이 없는 최실이는 날 쳐다보지도 않고 손을 휘휘 저어 보였다. 휘휘. I think that's just like waving. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. 늘 그렇듯 as always 내 말에 대답할 생각이 없는 최실이는 최실이 who didn't even think about answering what I said, what I asked or whatever. 날 쳐다보지도 않고 she didn't even stare at me and she didn't even look at me basically and just kind of waved her hand like bye 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 like that. Like this. Bye bye. Busy as a bee. Interesting. I'm gonna guess that 벌꿀 with a well, 벌꿀 means honey, but I'm gonna guess that there's some sort of meaning behind that. Something with maybe someone calls her honey or something else. I don't know. We'll learn about it later, I'm sure, by talking with her. 정말 정이라곤 없는 녀석이다. This is really a guy, a girl without any sort of 정, any sort of closeness. Like, we really have no closeness. This girl has no feeling of being close to other people. So not that I don't have any closeness, but like she doesn't have any sort of warmth. Might be a good translation here. This person's really void of warmth. Excuse me. 나는 뭔가 더 말을 걸어볼까 했지만 I thought about saying something else, but 최실이의 정 떨어지는 태도와 피로감으로 인해 due to just my fatigue and you know her kind of attitude where she's not warm and friendly 이 페이스에 맞춰줄 기운도 나지 않았다. I couldn't really feel any sort of hold on. Let me read the second. Okay. So I was thinking about saying something, but I didn't really get any sort of feeling that I should I didn't have any sort of feeling that I wanted to match her pace, literally, but like go along with her right now, as in like keep talking with her. So I'm just too tired. She's clearly not being friendly. Like, I don't have any sort of... I'm not in the mood. That's the word I was trying to think of. I'm not in the mood really to kind of keep up with her pace now. 나 역시 별다른 인사를 하지 않고 and then I also didn't really say anything else to her. 인사, like a greeting. 그대로 터덜 배교를 떠났다. 터덜. I'm guessing this is something with walking. Yeah, trudgingly. It's like do. Maybe it's like tired. 터덜 배교를 okay. Oh, I didn't translate, sorry. So I didn't say anything else to her, and I just left the abandoned school kind of like trudgingly, like because I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay. 폐교를 떠나며 I left the abandoned school and 나는 뒤늦게 최실이에게 맞은 분위기가 쑤신다는 것을 깨달았다. And then I realized that my body parts that I got hit by 최실이 are stinging. They hurt. So and then now I realized a bit late that the body parts that she had hit are kind of stinging. 그 몽둥이 자체는 소리에 비해 아프진 않았지만 Hold on. 몽둥이. Okay. 몽둥이 is a club. But I guess that's what we're calling the stick. So it's not that the stick, the club itself, didn't hurt didn't hurt that as much as it sounded. But 그걸 수차례 두들겨 맞으니 살짝 멍이 든 모양이다. 수차례, I believe that's continually getting hit. So hold on. Yeah, several times. So it wasn't it didn't hurt as much as it sounded like the club, but getting hit, because I was getting hit multiple times, 살짝, a little bit, 멍이 들다, to get a bruise. So it seems to have bruised a little bit though, because I kept getting hit multiple times. So it's not that it hurt so much, but yeah, because she kept hitting me with it, it looks like I've gotten bruised. Okay. 나는 욱신거리는 부위를 천천히 주무르며 채시리에 대해 떠올렸다. 욱신거리다. I believe that's stinging also. Yeah, aching, throbbing, stinging. Okay, that'll be our sentence 19. We're almost done. So quiet now. Okay, so we got, I slowly was kind of like massaging, you know, the parts that were aching, my aching body parts. And while doing that, I thought about 채시리. 채시리는 접신에 성공했으므로 퇴마를 한다고 했다. So 채시리 had said that she's going to do the exorcism because she was successful at the possession. Maybe YouTube's having problems. Let's see. Down detector. Let's check the down detector website. See if there's a problem at YouTube. I don't know. Maybe. It seems to be always lots of problems with it. So maybe not. Okay. You could also check, see if it's just my video, if there's other people having issues too. But yeah, like I said, it still shows the stream is healthy. And it normally would show the stream is unhealthy if I wasn't. As well as OBS, the program I'm streaming from, also doesn't show any sort of problem. So maybe some of YouTube servers are having issues. I guess that might be the problem. Some of YouTube servers are having issues. Okay. 그렇다면 아마 내가 만난 그 악마와 싸우게 될 확률이 높다. Then there's a big chance that I'm going to end up fighting with that demon that I met. Maybe. So if she was successful at doing the possession, then, and she's saying she's going to do the exorcism, well then I guess there's a high chance that I'm going to end up fighting with that demon that I met. I don't quite get that why, but that's what he's saying. Yeah, like I said, if it was the if it was my internet or the stream program or YouTube on my end, it would show me on one of my devices like, oh, it's having problems streaming or it's dropped frames. Like it'll do that. Or the YouTube will show in the stream health like, oh, there's a problem or interruption, and it has like a log, but there's nothing on here. So the only thing I can guess is that YouTube's servers, some of their servers are having problems. This is the demon. 하지만 그 악마는 도저히 인간이 상대할 만한 존재는 아니었다. But that demon was not someone who that a human could go up with at all. Clearly he's way more powerful than me. So he's not someone that a human could go up against. 앞에 있는 것만으로도 온 몸이 떨리는 그야말로 압도적인 존재였다. It was quite a, here we have 압도 again. What was 압도? Overwhelm. So 압도적 would be overwhelming. He's quite an overwhelming being. So much that just with him being in front of me, my whole body was shaking. 최시리가 정말 테마 능력이 있다고 한들 그 악마를 상대할 수 있을까? So if 최시리 really said she has the ability to do an exorcism, well then could she go up against that demon? I don't think so. 나는 갑자기 피어난 불안감의 폐교 방향을 바라봤다. So in my uneasy feeling that I suddenly was come over with uneasiness, I stared toward the abandoned school. 제멋대로인 최시리의 모습이 떠올려진다. It's me trying to read too fast. 떠올려진다. Let's see, good translation. Okay. 최시리, that stubborn 최시리, sure, or 최시리 literally who does as she pleases. Her figure, the way she looks, 떠올려진다. I can kind of recall looking at 최시리. So kind of thinking about 최시리 now, the way that she looks, and 최시리 just does whatever she wants. 결코 강해 보이지 않은 그 모습. And then that her figure doesn't really look very strong though. So I'm imagining if it would be possible for 최시리 to go up against the 이패자, that demon guy, but then we're thinking, she doesn't really look very strong though. East Coast related? Yeah, it could be. 저 녀석 정말 저렇게 둬도 괜찮은 걸까? Is it really okay to leave her like that though? Like, I don't know what she's even doing at the abandoned school. 나는 복잡한 마음으로 폐교 쪽을 좀 더 바라보다가 이윽고 다음 목적지로 발걸음을 옮겼다. Okay, this is everyone's sentence for today. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast, so it could be that. This is everyone's sentence for today. So, I would screen cap it, but I'm sure Cheryl's going to screen cap it. So go ahead, Cheryl. I'm just going to open up a... Okay. Okay, Cheryl, let me know when you got it. Cheryl, no, I'll give you a different sentence, Cheryl. If I don't give you another sentence, Cheryl, this is for you, but I'll probably give you another sentence. Okay. Cool, thanks. 나 역시 낭비할 시간이 없다. Okay, and this is Cheryl's sentence. Cheryl, here's your sentence. Okay, I knew I could find a sentence for Cheryl, but I didn't expect to get it right away. So Cheryl, this is your sentence. We got up to 19 sentences. I don't know if it's going to save. I hope it saves, but it didn't show the save thing yet. If it doesn't, we'll see. I don't know if we're going to go see another person right now or if we're going to go to another location. We'll see. 나 역시 낭비할 시간이 없다. Okay, yeah, this is your sentence, Cheryl. Let me know when you got it. And then this pen, it's not dead yet, but there's like a centimeter of ink left, maybe. Like tiny bit of ink left. Not even a centimeter. There's like nothing left, but yeah. So maybe this stream or next stream it's done. This has been the same pen though that we've used since I first started the live streams, I think. No, I used to use a different pen sometimes, but this one I use for most. Okay. Yay, save! All right. That's all we're doing today. 모든 일정을 마무리하고 숙소로 돌아왔을 땐 벌써 해가 져 있었다. When I had finished everything for the day, everything that I had scheduled and returned to my room, the sun had already set. Okay, but we're done for today because, like I said, we either go until we get a good save point or 20 sentences. We got 19 sentences. Got 19 sentences, so that's good. Let's put that there. So yeah, that was fun. Got a lot of good words. I think at least I want to say like 15 words I've never seen before at all. So that's really good. Maybe? Maybe less. But anyway, yeah, a lot of words. At least a dozen or so I've never even seen. And then a few more I've seen them, but didn't know what it meant. And then a couple words that I just forgot I should have known. 저는 바보, not 저는 바보. Is that on purpose? 저는 바보, and then 예요. Not 저는 바보예요, Cheryl. Although if you wanted to say it, that would be a good way to show it. Make like a long sentence, but like purposely misspell like every single word of it. Yeah, so thanks everyone for coming, and that was fun. We'll do another live stream again in a few more days, maybe. I don't want to promise Thursday, because Thursday I'm actually going to be preparing for the live stream, which is going to be about, as you guys know, the live stream will be about 사극, historical drama Korean. Now that's not actual historical Korean. That is useless, and that's not actually what they speak in historical Korean dramas. They use regular Korean with some historical phrases, historical grammar, and words mixed in. And that's what we're going to talk about. So like kind of like words that you'll experience. And the funny thing is, I don't even watch any 사극. I'm just going to do some research about what types of things they use there, and we'll put together some fun little guide with just some basic stuff, basics. 똑똑한 Cheryl. Yes, smart Cheryl. And yeah, so I don't know if I'll be able to do a live stream on Thursday because of that, but at least by Friday. So we'll do another live stream. So thanks everyone for coming, and I'll see you guys again in the Discord. Make sure to do the sentence, and I'll check that tonight. See ya. ding 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 ding